What is up, guys? Back to another Konosuba video. In today's video we are going to be going over what is next for Konosuba. So before I get into this video, I do want to say this is basically speculation for the most part. I do have a few good reasons why I think this is like what is what, right? This is going off the JP timeline as well to help out, but I'm just telling you guys to trust me on this, right? For the most part. You know, if this doesn't happen, then it's another Halloween incident. I'm telling you, just trust me. But anyway, let's get into the video. So we know that once the Union banner leaves, we will then have the Melissa and Mitsurugi banner. Now that banner is around for 11 days. It starts on the 26th and it ends on the 6th. So that is an 11-day banner, like I just said. Pretty, I mean, it's only like a day longer than our longer banners, but still, that's pretty beefy for a banner date. Now, they will probably drop something in December. Based off of what they said, they're going to make it more like the JP timeline. If that is completely true, then it's pretty much guaranteed to be this. If they lied, it's going to be Halloween, basically. So, what I think the banner is going to be, let me switch over real quick, is the Veneer banner that has legendary Megumi and legendary Wiz. I do believe this is going to be, the next banner coming up because it's the perfect time to do it. We haven't had a limited character. There's no way they're not going to do something that would make them money in December. And if we're going off the timeline, this makes the most sense. The other two banners would be the Halloween banner because we haven't had it, or the Christmas banner just because it's Christmas. However, this doesn't make sense timeline wise if they're going off JP, and this would only make sense if they straight up just lied and they're sticking with seasonals. So I'm telling you, it's going to be Veneer, Megumi, and Wiz. I'm not going to pull it up for some reasons that I'll probably not get into, but on the JP timeline, going to Cosmo, which was our last limited banner. If it isn't, let me know, but I'm pretty sure this is our last limited banner. After that, we had on the JP version, let me scroll down, we had the Treasure Hunter Melissa, the Arabian Melissa and Mitsurugi. That is the next banner we were getting. After that, JP had Casino Wiz, which we already have. Then they had the summer banners, which we already had as well before our anniversary. Then after that, they got Miru, Yakuta, Amy, and Rin, right? So it's a filler banner. Then after that, they went into this banner, right? So we're only missing one banner between JP and this one. So, if it's not the next banner, it's the banner after that, unless they lied, of course, which I highly doubt because that would probably get them in a bunch of stuff, but, Then after that, which funny enough, honorable mention for this banner was the one after the 1.5 anniversary, which was Megumi Veneer. I was gonna say this will probably be like the next good standard banner. I'm not too sure when they will release it. If they are sticking to the JP schedule, then all they have to do is release that Amy and Rin, and then we're pretty much on set. So I'm assuming this is going to come out after. I'm not too sure when that Amy is going to get thrown in. It could be maybe they throw Amy after this, but I'm pretty sure it would be this one, right? Then after this would be the Idol Miru banner, and then it would jump into Halloween. So the JP version had it. The only issue with that is that would be, if you don't care for Wiz and Megumi, I guess you could skip. It would really hurt because Veneer is really good. Megumi is pretty solid, and Wiz is kind of not it, but I love Wiz all summon anyway. After that, we get a barrage of banners as we got Maid Leah, who is like the second best unit on JP. I haven't checked that tier list in a minute, but last I checked, it was this Leah and the legendary Chris. So we go from 1.5 to this banner to Miru to Halloween to a skippable Melissa and Dust, or like pajama units, I believe, into Overlord. Now hear me out. They said it was going to be, I think, early next year. I don't know if they said January off the top of my head. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they early. If they are doing 1.5 next, even if they throw in the Amy banner, right? That's just like a week long. That would pretty much be that December would be 1.5, the Amy banner, into the, you know, the In Kazuma, which would be like maybe a week long. 2 weeks long would be Mirio, or that would be the second week. Then into Halloween, which is 3 and 4 weeks. So let's say we get into February, right? That would be another week or so on the PJ banner into Overlord, which is still be early January. Then after that, we get into the part 2, yada yada. And then right after Overlord for JP was Christmas, which is Legendary Chris. Yeah, so Chris is like a must summon. She's like the best unit on JP. She's insanely good. So that kind of is rough for us. I mean, it was going to be rough regardless, because if we had it to where we got Halloween when we did, that means that within the next couple weeks we would get the Christmas banner, which would also mean that Overlord would probably be almost over by now, probably like a week left maybe. So we would have had Halloween, Overlord, Christmas, New Year's, into probably the 1.5 celebration somewhat after that. So it's not really the greatest either way we spin it, but at least this way you'll somewhat know what's coming. I feel like this is like 100% guaranteed. If we do get 1.5 and then like Leah and then the Yakuta Amy, which would be the odd one out just because we haven't had it yet, pretty much that at that point it's, you know, it's Mirio and Halloween, and you can go from there based off the JP timeline. I might make a video going over it again just because I don't have all the pictures for it. I do apologize for that. I didn't want to open 50 million tabs because OBS is not really like that, to be honest with you. But yeah, this should be like the next banner within like a week or two. So if you're saving courts, this wasn't be a bad banner to summon on, but do realize that there's a big potentiality, if that's a word, that you'd only have a month to save before we get hit with Overlord, and most likely Halloween and then Christmas. Hopefully they space that out a bit more. We'll have to see. It really depends if how hard they stick to their quote-unquote, you know, JP timeline. But let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. You know, I'm telling you to trust me on this one. Just, you know, can't say why, but just trust me. I'm pretty sure this is going to either be the next banner or we'll have like a filler banner in between this one. I'll make a Seju summon, of course, closer to the date when we know more. They'll probably announce it, I'd assume, on like the official stuff. But anyway, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this, which one you want to save for, if you're skipping Veneer and all that to save for Overlord, Syl, or potential Chris, all that good stuff. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Konosuba content, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.